So, the road is starting to look a little bit more foggy. The destination seems like it's not getting any closer. Things are starting to feel like they may not work out. They may not fall into place how you really expected it to, or in the time that you expected it to, or in the way that you expected it to, right? Think back to a time where you really said to yourself, hey, this is the worst point in my life. This is my rock bottom. I am not going to be able to survive this. I don't think I can take much more of this. Think back to a time where you truly were on the verge of giving up. You were ready to quit. Your mind, body, spirit, everything about you, your whole existence was broken, wore out, tired, drained. You were just exhausted and tired of life, right? Think back to that time where you truly felt in every fiber of your being that you was not going to make it through, that you couldn't make it through. It didn't seem possible. It did not seem possible. Think back to that time. I'll give you a moment. Now, as you think about that time, you go down memory lane, you recall the emotions that were associated with that point in your life, right? Ask yourself, did you make it through? Now, if you're watching this video, I think it's safe to say, I don't know, I think it's safe to say, safe for me to say at least, that you did make it through. You made it through that situation. You made it through that storm. You made it through that point in your life where all hope did seem lost. You made it through that point in your life where there logically and rationally was no way that anyone could have made it out, right? But you did. You're still standing on all 10 toes, unless, maybe you got 8, maybe you got 7, maybe you got 5. Either way, you're still standing. You're still here. You're still carrying on. This video is to remind you that you did it once, you can do it again, brother. You did it once, you can do it again, sister. It's hard now. Trust me, believe me, I know. I know it's hard now. I know and I understand with every fiber of my being that life is just gonna keep on lifing. Things are just gonna keep on getting hard until they're not hard anymore. Things are just gonna keep on piling up until they don't pile up anymore. You see, life is definitely like a roller coaster, but it's not like a roller coaster that any person or human can build. Life is a roller coaster that only he can lay a hand to, that only he can determine whether or not you're going to have her up and down. Life is one of those things that it isn't in your control. It really isn't in your control. And what I mean by life not being in your control is there are going to be seasons where you do have to go through a low point. You have to, like it's a necessity. You have to go through that low point in order to gain momentum to make the biggest comeback of your life. Life requires those seasons where you are having to lose things. Maybe it's people, maybe it's jobs, maybe it's opportunities. Life is one of those things where you're going to have to go through seasons of doubt, of refining yourself, of refinding yourself. Life is one of those things where you're going to have seasons of growth, of prosperity. Life is one of those things where you're going to have seasons of losing it all. Once again, very low points. That's life. In that aspect, life is out of your control. But, as I always preach, you're in control of the outcome. You're in control of how you see these situations. You see these seasons. You can view these seasons of nothingness, of emptiness, of, and when I say emptiness, I mean emptiness. But when you go through these seasons of loneliness, solitude, these seasons of breaking things down, tearing things up, destroying things, failing, when you go through these seasons of doubt, hopelessness, you can keep hope. You can remain hopeful, knowing that it's only for a season, knowing that this isn't forever, this is temporary, knowing that this is just a part of the journey, a part of the cycle of life. Things get bad before they get worse. My bad. What I meant was things get bad before they get better. That's a part of life, much like a roller coaster. But this is one of those roller coasters where we're not in control of, but we can't control how we react to it. We can't control how we view the things that are happening in it. We can't control how it is that we are, who it is that we are when we make it through it. You see, I myself can speak from experience when I say that there has been plenty of times where I feel like giving up. Not just on life, but on searching for something better, on finding hope, on finding a light at the end of the tunnel, on finding hope. And that's because, I didn't understand at the time because I was much younger that, hey, that's just a part of the journey. It's just a part of the road. It's just a part of the obstacle, or the obstacle is a part of the journey. The obstacle is a part of the road, just like a detour, just like a pit stop, just like when there's construction going on ahead and you have to wait for, you ever been in one of those traffic stops where you gotta wait until the lead truck brings traffic down this way, and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and he brings that whole line down, and that line is long as, I don't even know. But by the time that line finishes, now you gotta wait for the truck to turn around and then guide y'all forward, right? Life is like that. It's out of your control. But when you hit instances, when you hit situations, when you hit destinations like that, or pit stops like that, right? You can decide to sit there and just get pissed off and just become angry at the world, become angry at yourself, become angry at God even, right? Sorry, I got hair in mine. So you can hit a pit stop like that and decide to be angry at all these things, right? But that's not going to change the fact that you still got to wait. That's just going to make that waiting that much more unbearable. That's just going to make that waiting that much more painful, that much more aggravating, that much more irritating. Or you can choose to look on the bright side. Now, the bright side to me may be a little bit more different than the bright side to you. The bright side to me may be yes, I'm stuck in this line and I'm late to work, but at least I get to go to work. Hey, it may be my last day of work because I'm about to be 30 minutes late to work, but hey, at least I get to go to work. At least I had that chance, that opportunity to go to work, right? Now, your optimistic way of thinking, or you're on the bright side, may be something like, hey, I hate this job. I'm late to work. Hey, this should give me an excuse to leave this job. Hopefully they fire me, right? Like everyone's gonna have different experiences and different ways of viewing things, but it can always be an optimistic way. It can always be an optimistic way, because I'm sure that you noticed that with life, it's very easy to look on the negative side of things. It's very easy to look at things in a negative way, because that's all we're fed through media. Oh, this death happened. Oh, this happened. This kid killed this kid, or this accident happened in this place and this many people passed away. Oh, this cop did this, or this guy did that, or this gang did this, right? Like, it's easy as heck to view things in a negative way, because that's all we're being fed in this life, especially now. towards the end times. We're just being fed slow, they're just slow drips, right? Let's use the analogy of placing a rock under a faucet and letting it drip just slowly. Now it's dripping, and it ain't doing nothing no time soon, but eventually it will. Eventually it will change the shape of that rock. That's much like how social media works. It may not change. Like maybe your For You page, your Explore page is full of dandelions and roses and love and support, right? But then every now and then you get that one video where it's someone hating on someone, it's someone bashing someone talking bad about someone beefing, or some kind of drama, or some kind of news about the president or something like that, right? Now, that very first video may not affect you in any kind of way, right? But eventually, you see it enough and frequently enough, it's gonna taint the way that you think. It's gonna taint the way that you view things. It's gonna taint the way that you react to certain situations. You may have been a happy-go-lucky person, and eventually that drip became too much to where, hey, now you're someone that gets pissed off easily. Now you're someone that, hey, you don't want to mess with him. You don't want to mess with her. Hey, she got a bad temper. She ain't afraid to tell you off. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to be able to speak your mind, right? But you don't want to be quick you don't want to be quick to anger. You don't want to be quick to being able to, you don't want to be quick to being able to be put out of your position. You don't want others to have that power over you, have that effect over you. You don't. I mean, that's all the power in the world. That's all the power in the world that someone needs to have a hold on you, is being able to get you angry, being able to get you to react off of emotions. That's all they need. And all it takes is changing your perspective, getting you to change your perspective from looking at things on the bright side to looking at things in a pessimistic way, in a negative way, on the bad side. Now, the way that this all ties into the beginning of the video, which I stated, was you're going to make it through. It's going to be all right. You've been through worse. Yes, things may be foggy right now. Yes, things may suck right now. Yes, you may be going through hell right now. But it isn't going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. So look on the bright side. Look towards that light at the end of the tunnel. Look towards the fact that you aren't alone. If you're not religious, then you may not be aware. So I'll bring you up to speed. Right now, we are in the week of the memorial of Jesus. Everyone knows who Jesus is. Even if you don't believe in God, you know who Jesus is. Now, this week is significant because this is the week that a man, someone that was perfect, that knew no sin, someone that carried on the burdens of the world, laid down their life so that we may have a chance to have our own personal relationship with our Father in heaven, so that we may have a chance to always have someone with us, the Holy Spirit, so that we may be free from condemnation, and most importantly, so that we may be free from what it is that we were expected, what it is that we earned as a human race. Eternal death, eternal separation. Now, I mention this because that act in and of itself provides many of us with hope. Many of us do see the world getting worse and worse. We see Bible prophecies coming to life, being shown in the world, in the things that are going on in this world right now. But we're able to remain hopeful because we know that it's not going to last forever. Things are getting bad. Things are getting worse. but it's not going to last forever. In that same aspect, you can view these trials that you're going through in your life in the same way. Things are bad right now. Things are the worst they may have ever been in your life. But they will get better. They will get better. You just got to have hope. Remain hopeful. You just got to have faith and remain faithful. You just got to trust that, hey, I've been through it already before. I can go through it again. I've been through hell before. I can go through it again. You just gotta have faith. You gotta trust that it's gonna work out, that it's gonna get better. And I know it's easier said than done when you're not in the storm, when you're not being clouded by emotions, when your thoughts are not being clouded by this or that, this outside force like a bill, or like stressing about how you're going to get this paid, or how you're going to get food for the kids, or how you're going to pay your car note, right? Pay rent. I know it's much easier said than done when you're outside of the storm, when you're looking at the storm from afar. But remember, there was a point in life, there was a point before you entered into the storm that you were not in the storm. There was a point where you seen the storm coming. You seen things brewing. Now, whether you prepared or not, I can't say. But there was a point where you were not going through this situation. You were not going through this season. And there will also be a point where you will not be going through this season, where you will not be going through this situation, because you will make it through. Just don't give up. Don't give up. Do not give up. Like Lil Wayne says, let it all work out. Let it all work out. Can I get a fist bump? Can I get a hug? But no, for real, man. It'll all work out, man. It'll all work out, my sister. You just gotta trust the process. Trust that, hey, God got you. Trust that you've made it through before, and that you can make it through again. Trust that you got people in your corner. Maybe it's someone that doesn't even show love. Maybe you got some monitoring spirits that just want to watch. But just know that, hey, at least you got some supporters, shoot. At least they care enough to monitor you, or spectate you, or watch and see what it is that you're going through, right? Don't give up. Don't give up. Because if all else fails, if you truly feel like you don't have anyone in your corner, you don't believe in God, which I respect. I mean, I've been through that kind of life, and I can't even speak on that. But when all else fails and you feel like you don't have anyone, just know that I'm rooting for you. I'm making this video because I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you to feel like it's not worth the pain. I don't want you to feel like you can't make it through. I'm making this video to remind you that you have made it through, that you can make it through, and that I'm rooting for you, that I'm in your corner. That I'm making these videos because I want to support you. I want to guide you. And I'm not a perfect human by no means. I don't have nothing figured out. But I'm figuring it out as I go. I'm learning as I go. And I'm just simply trying to help others as I go too. So if my words can impact someone out there to keep going, to keep pushing, then hey, that's all I need to keep going myself. It could just be one person. If my words are pushing someone else out there to just go another day, just take one more step forward, I'm this much closer. Today, I succeeded. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm right here with y'all. I've said it in the previous video before. I'm right here with y'all. I'm going through this storm with y'all. I'm going through this struggle with y'all. I'm having moments where I'm losing faith and losing trust and losing hope myself with y'all. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. So who am I to be in my own mind and have this mindset of never giving up and make videos where I'm not telling someone else to not give up. I'm not inspiring someone else to never give up. What kind of person would I be if I did that? That's exactly why I use this platform, because I want y'all to know that, hey, it can be done. Whatever it is, a dream, it can be done. A goal, it can be done. It can be done. You just gotta have faith, man. That's it. Truly. So, I hope this video touches someone out there. I hope this video resonates with someone. I hope I provided some kind of value to someone out there. This video wasn't really something that I was planning to do. Just something that kind of sat on and thought about for a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean like 2-3 minutes. And I just let the spirit talk. I just let my soul talk. Just whatever came to mind, I said. And I meant everything that I did say. Now, I did stutter a little bit, but hey, I'm not perfect. But for real, man, I want y'all to keep going, man. Don't give up. There's light at the end of the tunnel. This storm is not gonna last forever. This hard time is not gonna last forever. This season is not gonna last forever. You'll make it through. I have faith in you. Do you have faith in yourself? And if you don't, I have faith in you. Do you believe in yourself? And if you don't, I believe in you. Do you love yourself? And if you don't, hey, brother, sister, look at me. Zoom in a little bit, y'all. Look at me. I love you, man. God loves you, whether you want to admit it or not. God loves you. He's not going to let you suffer more than you can bear. He's not going to let you be tempted by more than you can bear. We all love you, man. Just hang in there. It's going to work out, man. So with that all being said, hope y'all have a blessed rest of y'all's week. Y'all keep on going. Y'all keep on praying, and y'all keep God in your life. Don't give up. Stay in the world. And remember, you got people in your corner. Whether you see it or not, we're rooting for you. Y'all stay blessed again. It's been Staying on Earth. I'll see you on the next one.